माय फेयरवेल स्पीच. इट्स माय लाइक सेकेंड फेयरवेल स्पीच. हम सब लोग को सबसे पहले फेयरवेल का मिलता है पहली बार स्कूल में, क्लास 12th में. मैं उस फेयरवेल में गया ही नहीं क्योंकि मेरे क्लास के सारे बच्चे जा रहे थे और मैं नहीं गया क्योंकि मुझे लगता था कि मैं उस फेयरवेल को बिलोंग नहीं करता हूँ. बात ये थी कि मैंने बताई आपसे बात की, मैं दो कहानियां आज आपको सुनाऊंगा. एक है जो मेरे सबसे वर्स्ट फेस ऑफ माय एकेडमिक करियर एंड 2 years आर द बेस्ट फेस ऑफ माय एकेडमिक करियर. दोनों बैक टू बैक आते हैं मेरी लाइफ में. मैं थोड़ा सा अपना, क्योंकि परसेंटेज आर द बेस्ट इंडिकेटर, वी आर द स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ द डेटा एंड वी आर लिविंग द वर्ल्ड ऑफ डेटा. सो आई एम गिविंग यू जस्ट सम डेटा सो यू कैन एनालाइज व्हाट वाज द माय एकेडमिक परफॉर्मेंस. From class 1st to 4th, I used to score 40% marks. From class 5th, I took a challenge like to my classmate and I scored 73. That was a 23 or 33% jump. In class 6th, that was like one of the best my period of my academics life. I used to do the rote learning, but I used to score 80 plus marks. And also on that time I get one of my best friend. His name was Anurag Pandey. My teacher used to call us Bade Miya and Chote Miya because his height was like around 6. So we were like toppers into the class. We used to like top 5 till class 6 to 8. But we were doing the rote learning. I was not understanding anything. When the year came, like when I reached in class 9, I go back to Lucknow. I took admission in LPS. Then again, class 9 was very down phase for me because I was not understanding anything. In that college, the rule was if you want to speak in the college, you have to speak in English. And I was not able to speak in English, and rather I was not able to understand the English as well. So that took 1 year. In class 10, I come back again. I scored 80% marks in class 10. So like it's obvious choice. If you score 75% plus, you have to go for the science. I do the same thing. Now the story begins. I took admission in Saraswati Vidya Mandir, Sultanpur in my class 11. I gave that like entrance test. In that, I qualified for the commerce. But you know, like you are living in UP, we have some source. So I somehow managed to get admission in science. And I studied there for 2 years. First time in my life, I got failed in my first FA1 in the chemistry. Then again, in like when I came to class 12, then again I failed in my pre-board. And they have a rule like without passing the pre-board, you will not get your admit card. Then like we make a group of 10 boys, one team, one dream, that we are just desperate to get the admit card. We get so because we were in that group, we will not get the admit card. So the boys who get the admit card, so they used to attend the party called farewell. The farewell party was good. They told me that they get some gift and all. So that was good. That's the reason I failed. So I told I don't belong. First of all, I have to pass the exam, get my admit card, then I should attend the party. So when and also the result came of board exam. That was the 13th of July, just 6 days before my birthday. I see the result status that shows COMP. I go to the Google, what is COMP stands for? I get to know that it's a compartment. I was finding that which subject I get the compartment. I was just like thinking, yes, I may get a compartment, but that should be in chemistry only. I get the compartment in my favorite subject, that was maths. Then 2 years was like very, on that day I cry a lot, but like my parents were very nice. They like never shouted on me. They say okay, no कोई बात नहीं यार. My father used to say अरे 2 महीने बाद तो फिर इम्तिहान होता है, धमास हो जाएगा. Sorry. So after 2 months, luckily I passed the exam. And I scored 30% out of 80. I was expecting that I will score 50 plus, but from that moment, I was having like very lowest phase of my life academically. I came with a like very low confidence, so many insecurities in my mind, a lot of fear. In that kind of, I took admission in Kanai PSS Management Institute, Sultanpur, Faridipur. So, but before that, I was thinking that which subject I choose, because I don't think that I can survive in maths and PCM and all. Then I choose the PBA. I also have the geo connection at that time. I find the management subjects are really nice and they are very like wonderful. So while attending my class, I always used to see the like clock that you can say that we have a like whiteboard in the classroom, and just over that we also have the wall clock. I used to show that like just जल्दी से जल्दी बस 3:30 बजे और मैं क्लास छोड़ के घर भागूं. मैंने एक डिसाइड किया मुझे वो सब्जेक्ट पढ़ना है, इसके बाद वो काम करना है, इसके बाद जिसको करते समय या पढ़ते समय मेरी निगाह घड़ी घड़ी ना निहारे। तो उसके बाद मैंने सर्च किया, मुझे पता चला बीबीए के बारे में, और उसका ये रीजन था कि मैंने मैनेजमेंट के बारे में, बिजनेस के बारे में बहुत ज्यादा उसके बारे में रिसर्च किया, पता चला बेहतरीन सब्जेक्ट है। फिर मैंने एडमिशन लिया मैंने चेन्नई में, और सबसे बढ़िया क्या था, उस टाइम पे लॉकडाउन लगा था, कोविड का टाइम था, तो क्लासेस ऑनलाइन थी। उसके बाद क्लासेस खुली ऑफलाइन। और फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर में क्या हुआ, एक बेहतरीन चीज हुई। तो उसमें हमें जो टीचर्स हमारे पढ़ाते थे, कुछ टीचर्स हमारे अभी भी हमारे सामने बैठे हुए, in all the subject I scored 10 out of 10 except two. One was IKMM subject, that was business ethics. I scored 8 marks in that, and other subject was Matthew sir, that was business law. Because these two teachers are the hardest to score 10 out of 10. And other subjects I scored 10 out of 10. And thanks to Vinny sir, he also gave me that 10 out of 10 in Principle of Economics. That's why I marginally just scored 1 mark higher than my one of the best friend Adil. So at that time everybody get to know, yeah, he's the boy in the room. So everybody gets my name till class 12 except my class teacher, or just only my two friends, because I always had a tripod. So except my class teacher, no teacher know me by my name. But thankfully I have that you can say dream. When I took admission, I thought that everybody should know at least my name, that this boy is in the class. So I successfully make that thing, I think, at some point of time. So the subject which my teachers told, I also make the list. There are so many teachers who taught me, so I don't want to miss any one of them. So first of all, I learned IKMM. She used to take the class of business ethics and HRM. She's, I think, the best teacher of ethics and the morality and the HRM. So I learned. I don't know why it's not working sometime. So I learned very nicely this subject. So I learned this subject nicely to her, and she was the one who makes me that, so I am standing in front of you and talking, I think that I am talking confidently in front of you. He makes the like system for the presentation. And then again, she was creating the environment for all of us. And Adil was the one who was pushing me that environment. Just go prepare, you have to prepare a lot, just go and present yourself. First topic, ma'am, has work-life balance. And work-life balance, I prepared that topic full like presentation, like within 2 days. But I don't have able that speech in front of the class. I missed that class. I just got absent on that day. So after that, like different. Then I used to, right. So then I used to like somehow get able to gather some courage and confidence. I start presenting in the class. I was one of the person like me and Adil who always there to raise the hand, because that man was creating the environment. Adil was supporting to me in every phase. And second teacher is Vinny sir. So he is like very nice for me, and I know that most connect I have with any teacher that used to a Vinny sir. And I don't know the subject he taught me, that called the first subject is marginal utility. Two concepts that subject also makes me love economics. Two concepts I love most, that's the utility and the demand and supply. Utility is very important, my dear friend. Like if you want to sell any product, because we are the student of business and we are not here to become the managers only. We have to make the product that has the utility, like our customer used to buy that one. So he told me these two concepts. I may think that you guys are boring, but it's not exciting. Like because the good things takes time. I have a like thought which I always said to my friends. अच्छे लोग और अच्छी किताबें एक बार समझ में नहीं आती भाई, लोगों से बार बार मिलना पड़ता है और किताबों को बार बार पढ़ना पड़ता है। तीसरे टीचर हमारी टीयू मैम जो मेरे सामने बैठी हुई हैं, उन्होंने एक ऐसा बेहतरीन सब्जेक्ट हमको फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर पढ़ाया जिसका नाम था बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। दो टॉपिक मैं जिंदगी में नहीं भूलूं, एक था सोल प्रोप्राइटरशिप, दूसरा था एस्टेब्लिशिंग ए बिजनेस यूनिट। मैं सोल प्रोप्राइटर राइवा मैम ने हमको 2 सब्जेक्ट पढ़ाए थे। एक था कॉस्ट एंड मैनेजमेंट अकाउंटिंग, दूसरा था प्रोडक्शन मैनेजमेंट। ये दोनों सब्जेक्ट मैम ने बहुत बेहतरीन तरीके से पढ़ाए थे। कॉस्ट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट अगर, क्योंकि because nothing is free in this world, you have to pay the price, and if you want to pay the price first you have to calculate the cost. So cost management बहुत बेहतरीन सब्जेक्ट था जो मैंने पढ़ाया था। दूसरा था प्रोडक्शन मैनेजमेंट। प्रोडक्शन मैनेजमेंट भी काफी इंपॉर्टेंट सब्जेक्ट है, क्योंकि आई यूज टू रेड द सब्जेक्ट नॉट जस्ट आई वांट टू गो इन दिस फील्ड, आई थिंक दैट आई ओन द बिजनेस एंड आई कैन डू ऑल टाइप्स काइंड ऑफ वर्क इन द बिजनेस। सो वो EOQ दैट प्रोडक्शन, EOQ दैट so economic order quantity, I think, right? So that subject man taught us, that was very nice. And also Anand Sinha sir, मैंने पूरा YouTube खगाल डाला, पूरा Instagram, पूरा YouTube खगाल डाला, पूरे कोर्सेज खगाल डाले कि कोई टीचर मुझे मिले बढ़िया जो मुझको बिजनेस स्टैटिस्टिक्स पढ़ा सके। और आनंद सिन्हा सर ने जिस हिसाब से स्टैटिस्टिक्स मुझको पढ़ाई इतने आसान भाषा में, मैं आज तक 12th तक वैसे मीन, मीडियन, मोड, स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन, वेरिएंस, कोवेरिएंस नहीं समझ पाया। वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है मेरे लिए, क्योंकि मुझे कोर फाइनेंस में जाना है, अभी तक मैं जा नहीं पाया हूँ। उसके बाद हमारी आती है सुप्रिया मैम। 2 टीचर्स जिसकी क्लासेस मैंने बहुत सिंसियरली ली थी MBA में, इसमें थे, एक थी हमारी सुप्रिया मैम, इन्होंने डिजाइन थिंकिंग हमको पढ़ाया था बहुत बेहतरीन तरीके से, क्रिएटिविटी, इनोवेशन और आइडिया एंड ऑल दोस टॉपिक्स। दैट वाज वेरी नाइस एंड दैट्स एवरीबडी शुड लाइक, you have to bring in yourself that you must have to be creative and innovative in your life, because we are living in the most dynamic world. Everything is changing with time, and every 1 month new AI tool is coming and it's updating. So you have to be creative to sustain in this world. And the next, one of my favorite subjects, sir, his name was Matthew sir. Matthew sir was a very great teacher. Till my BBA, we used to think that, me and Adil used to think that, sir, आप लॉ ही पढ़ाते हो, आप बिजनेस लॉ पढ़ाए थे, आपने कंपनी लॉ पढ़ाया, तो हमें लगता सर लॉ ही। सर ने बोला नहीं, फाइनेंस, आई यूज्ड टू टीच फाइनेंस मोर बेटर देन लॉ। हम लोग नहीं भाई, लॉ सर बहुत बेहतरीन पढ़ाते हैं, बिकॉज द वे ही टॉट लॉ दैट वाज इनक्रेडिबली वेल। And also in MBA, I also took the class of Matthew sir, also very sincerely, that corporate finance and management. That was a great, I think, the best way he explained that subject. I think there is no best teacher than him, whom I know personally or just like on the internet as well. And then Alok sir was the teacher of the accounts, because people used to say me that you are going for BBA, so accounts is very tough. But he taught us accounts in a most simpler way. That was great for me, and I haven't seen any problem in that subject. Then I have a favorite subject called maths, and I love maths so much, because in my family, if you go, ask anybody, just wait 5 minutes, man, because after this we are not going to meet, and it's my day, and I just wrote the name. I need to use the resource optimal level, because Tinu ma'am also shows that optimal utilization of the resources to do. So Ram Sagar sir taught me the mathematics, the maths, the way he math taught. I think if I'll get those kinds of teacher in class 11 and 12, I like surely going to go for the teacher, because in the most best way, most simpler way, most nicest way, he taught me the maths. Then Nikhil sir was one like most, like, he used to taught very entertaining way, very nice way, and I used to feel very connect to him. He used to taught us advertisement management, and one day I just remember that me and Adil took his full class of like around 60 minutes or something. So advertisement management he taught me. Then I like to thank Ritu ma'am, because she was the best teacher of marketing management. Then Archana ma'am, she taught us consumer behavior and business environment. Then none other than the Swiss that he was a great. He taught us entrepreneurship. He taught me the difference between entrepreneurship and the business. Business is just economic activity where you add high risk and that like newness that turns into the entrepreneurship. And the last but not the least, my best friend in my MBA journey, that was ChatGPT. I learned a lot from that. It's the most simpler way they also taught. So that was all from my side. Thank you so much, guys, to listening, because so many guys have left, so that's fine. I don't care that much. I care what I mean. Thank you so much, guys. Sorry, because I take so much of time, because I don't believe in short form answers. I'm the man of stories and movies.